Puffy Stickers. No, that isn't the name of a blues singer, it's the name of something that was popular in the 1980s. Allow me to demonstrate. It is a sticker, and yet it has been printed on plastic, and inside, where it's fallen to bits from years of being old, you can see that it's got a little bit of foam in it to give it a sort of puffy, slightly 3D effect. This is a genuine 80s one, which I retrieved from my dad's house on an old sort of wooden storage cabinet thing that he got stuck in the garage. And yes, I actually stuck it on there when I was about 6 years old or something. The design is, of course, a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow with a silly face on it. Because what else would you put on a sticker? Well, actually, there were a couple of other ones, so I'll show you those. This appears to be an attempt at a sort of Japanese-inspired spaceship. I would have said it's sort of Voltron. He wants to... Looks like it wants to turn into a robot. And now I think about it, I think it came in a set, and there was another one of a sort of robot form. Something like this, or at very least a large robot like this. But there is no evidence left of it now. We only have weird claw-faced spaceship with what appears to be a bird box on the top, because you know you want your giant space chaffinches to have somewhere to live while you're fighting evil. And also, my personal favourite, I found this blue moose with goggly eyes, except one of his eyes has fallen off probably like 30 years ago or something. So apart from that, he's the happiest moose that ever lived. He's just got really, really poor depth perception. Now, those are ones from my past, but I am pleased to say a very kind viewer has sent in 3 sets of them from, in fact, it's got the year on them, from 1983, and they feature very, very interesting designs indeed. They're all brand new. Let us begin with... Animal People! Hey! 3-dimensional stickers. They stick on anything, including abstract concepts such as irony and love. So, I think by the way they're saying animal people, it appears to be sort of half human, half animal cute creatures. Well, the cute bit is slightly lacking, as opposed to people who are just animals, like, I don't know, murderers or something. So, yeah, this is the sort of design they're going for, is it? Yeah, well, this features in sticker form as well, so let's have a look down. These seem to be, you know, if I saw these designs on their own, I would have thought they were from the 1970s. They've got that sort of slightly dirty design look to them, which was popular in the 70s. But no, they are indeed from 1983, from Lorry Import Limited. And I can tell you that because it says it on the bottom. Anyway... Are you enjoying it yet? Let's start off with this one. It appears to be a fox that's like a member of the press or something, by the way it's writing in its spiral notepad, and it's got a funny little hat on and a cigarette on the go. It's got massive distended cheeks, possibly it's been stung twice in the face by a wasp or something, and it's got a newspaper under its arm there, a pink newspaper, which will be the Pinken, presumably, which is a Norfolk newspaper for sports news. That's, yes. Sort of grotesquely ugly? I can't really see that actually being anything anybody would want, but moving on, we've got Swollen Cat Face with Kid and Play haircut, which is excellent. We've got Orange Pig stealing a small ladder. That was a popular 80s design in general, honest. Crap Bird. A bird so badly drawn that I can't tell what its head is and what's its wing. That really is quite amazing. Bloody hell. Maniac Squirrel, holding up what appears to be half a fir tree on a handle, as if you'd let him use a saw on anything. Well, it's not a saw, is it? Now look at the eye. I don't even want to go there, man. Another crap bird. That one appears to be covered in blood or something. I don't really know. Very, very tired and drunk-looking doctor. That is apparently some kind of bird, I would guess. Maybe. Some sort of monster, some sort of vegetable. A post box. Just to go with the animal people theme there. A giant blue giraffe wearing a sort of... Oh, it's a mailman giraffe, look. Is that a hat? Has it got a hat on? I don't think it has. It's got sort of antenna. I know giraffes do have those horn things, but I don't think they have purple antenna as a general rule. And his pink male uniform and a cow head. So yeah, there's something slightly unpleasant about this, to say the least. But don't worry. It gets far worse. Allow me to introduce you to Pie People. Pie People. And here is... That's got to say it's strawberry pie, hasn't it? But apparently whoever drew these was so stoned, it's just kind of gone strawberry pie. Anyway, It's a cog, a giant pink cog that apparently is supposed to be some kind of pie, and that's the crust that's been crimped, presumably. Walking past with lots of strawberries around its neck to show what it's got minced up inside its giant head. And why not? So, what are the designs like? A butterfly, because nothing goes with a pie like a butterfly. Maybe. Just generic blue pie with a slice taken out. Who has sliced this creature's head open? We may never know, but let's hope he doesn't come after us. And now it's just got horrible. Sweetie pie! Yes, children love nothing more than a fish-netted pink pie wearing extremely uncomfortable looking shoes. And again, somebody's taken a bloody slice out of it. What's going on here? We've got some sort of rose. We've got lemon pie, who inexplicably is picking up limes. Possibly the colourist didn't get the memo or couldn't read or something. The text on these is absolutely horrible, isn't it? It's just sort of scrawled by somebody off their face on LSD, I think, who probably came up with them at the same time. Anyway, lemon pie doesn't have any sort of slice out of it, so that's quite nice. More flour, more butterflies, and apple pie, who's kindly relaxing and looking up quite horrified at the horror above it. Although, actually, it seems to be part of it by the way it's the same design. How is that hat staying on its head? Is it a hat or is it some sort of space snail? I really can't tell. And again, a pie slice has been removed from its head. Who is taking these things? It's probably that thing with the saw, the animal people, isn't it? And finally, more pie people, this time demonstrated by lemon pie. Yes, still going for limes there. We've got chocolate cream pie, which appears to be applying its own cream, which is cheating slightly. Again, a slice has gone. And its shoes, or feet or whatever, are bars of chocolate. Or it's just stuck its feet in bars of chocolate. There's something very odd about that. We've now got prune pie, who appears to have somehow realised what it is, i.e. a horror that should not exist, and is having some sort of existential freak out about it, whilst also holding a prune as if it's gross, which is a bit odd considering it's got prunes on its feet as well. Poor prune. But I've just realised slices on them all again. Pumpkin pie, who has terrifying spindly legs and an old-fashioned hat, for a bit of a sort of American settler look. And yes, it's dragging a pumpkin behind it, presumably to bludgeon you to death with. And here's some hearts and random oranges and flowers as well. These are some of the weirdest things I've ever seen. Was it just a case of, we've got this machine that makes these puffy stickers. Tell you what, get your weird brother to design us a load, and then we'll pay him in beer and drugs. Actually, I think just the drugs will do it. The 80s, how we miss you. I want to see these back in the shops. That'd be great. I want to see them on the edge of every aisle in every supermarket. I want to see them with like a video, like those JML products you always see where they're trying to sell you some sort of kitchen utensil and there's the excited voice. New from JML, pie people. Yes, terrify your family with these bizarre, grotesque freaks. They've all got slices out of their faces. We don't know why. Just buy them. You have money. We haven't taken it from you yet. JML. I think I may have just completely ruined any chance of future sponsorship from JML. Oh well, half their stuff ends up in bloody 99p stores anyway. Jump cut, stop the press and all that sort of thing. Look, I found the robot sticker I was talking about earlier. It had basically fallen off the cabinet. I found it on the floor of the garage. Here it is with its slightly transformery face. It's still got, I think it is it supposed to be? Yeah, that is the same thing, I would have said, because look, there's its feet, which look like vacuum cleaner attachments for doing the curtains, and there's its clawed head, which turns into that. My nostalgia is now sated. I also found some more on the floor. Sort of blue mouse in a Wellington boot of some description. I seem to remember that one had goggly eyes as well, but they are now missing. And this one from the robots again. Scary pink head. That's got to be stolen from some sort of anime or something, the design, hasn't it? No, I think I was right the first time. I'm going to call it Robot Space Devil. There we are. Oh, and for an update on the pie people, they all bled to death after having the big slices taken out of them. So, let's have a moment's silence for them. Although I should say, the next series of True Detective will be tracking down their killers, so that's going to be interesting.
Don't try, keep it secret.